Hello, YouTube. Welcome to the Marley Bird YouTube channel. We are here today to do a little unboxing. At least, oh gosh, at least once or twice a month, my friend Katelyn Moll and I get on here and we do some fun unboxing with great stuff from the yarn industry. And so I'm excited to have Katelyn joining me today to show us some wonderful things from I gotta say this, Ro1 yarn. Is that how I say it correctly?
Yes.
Okay, Ro1 yarn. So we have Katelyn and we have Laura joining us here today to do all this stuff. So it should be a lot of fun. So if you are joining me here live, welcome. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. It's the end of the day here in Colorado, and so grab yourself a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or hot chocolate or whatever is your vice. I've already had a couple beers, so hey, how about that? And let's enjoy a little bit of unboxing happening here. So without further ado, as you guys know how this works, I will transfer over to Katelyn and let her kind of give us the scoop and the rundown. So Katelyn, take it away.
Hey everybody, hope you're having a great day. Glad to have you back again. Today we're going to talk about Ro1, and we have Laura on the show. She is the owner of the company, and we were actually lucky enough to kind of run into Laura when we were out at Stitches West this year. Not that we had a whole lot of time to talk and chat and everything, but we did get to meet and everything. So we're just going to talk about what Ro1 is, about the company. We're going to open up what you would get as a kit to or as a subscription to kind of show you and kind of run through everything. And you're going to want to stay around to the end because we've got a little something special for you.
I love something special.
I know, we always try to do a little something special for everybody. We just love them so much.
Awesome.
Go ahead. I'll let you start.
No, because you're the one that actually had the interaction with Laura when we were at Stitches West, because I was crazy busy doing classes and all of that good stuff. So, I don't know nearly as much as you do. So I'm excited. I feel like I'm just going to be a fly on the wall and listen to it all happen. So this is great for me.
Sure. Well, okay, before we start opening things up, maybe we could have Laura talk about how the company started and everything. Because if you saw from what we had in the email, the kind of like reminder, you'll see that this is not your traditional yarn subscription box. You're not getting one skein of yarn in one color. You're actually getting to sample different colors of the yarn in each of the monthly subscriptions that come out to you. So Laura, do you want to talk about how you got started with this idea?
Sure. I started Ro1 because I love yarn like everybody else. Huge, huge fan. It's my vice, my thing. That's what I do. I love it. And I was buying most of it online. As you know, what I really love are the indie dyers. That's really my thing. I think that they are artists, true artists, and what they do is so stunning. But the problem is, I guess it's a problem, is that when you buy them online, you don't really know what you're getting. It looks really pretty, maybe, and you might be looking for something really specific. And when you get it, it's not really the color you thought it was going to be. It might not really feel like you wanted it to feel. So I was trying to figure out a way to be able to sample all of these beautiful yarns that are out there and help the indie dyers because, most of them sit in their kitchen slaving away at their dye pots. And so I came up with this idea, and every month you get 100 grams of yarn, just like you would if you were buying a skein of yarn. And it's all fingering weight right now. I'm only offering fingering weight, but I do it in 20 different colors. It's like buying a skein of yarn, but you get it in 20 different colors. They're 5-gram minis. Sometimes I do 10-gram minis. It just depends on the dyer. It depends on, I like to showcase what they do best. So maybe they don't have 20 stunning colors, but they have 15. Well, I can't really do 15. So I'll do 10. I want it to be as beautiful and impactful as it can be when you open up this beautiful package of color every month. And it's different every month because the dyers are different. Sometimes they're really bright and colorful. Sometimes they're a little more subtle. It's a really fun, super fun package. And I'm so happy to do it. And that's basically it. And it's working. People are really liking it. I'm getting really great feedback. And some people order more than one a month because they just can't get enough.
So that's really cool. So when you sign up, though, if they do order more than one a month, they're going to get the same package for that month.
Package. Yes.
Okay. And so when you have all the colors in there. I mean, I know we didn't open it yet. We'll get there in just a minute, guys. Do you ever have special colorways that are like exclusive for you that they can then go buy from the dyer?
Sometimes, yes. It all depends on the dyer. I really give a lot of leeway to them. It's their craft, it's their art, and I want to showcase them as great as I possibly can. So I let them pick the colorways for the most part. Once in a while I might switch a couple things around because maybe there's too many neutrals or too many browns, or I want it to be really a nice variety. But I usually let them curate their boxes themselves. So it's not really a box, it's a bag, you'll see.
Okay.
But yeah, I like them to be able to do that. So there are times, yes, where they'll offer a special color just for the subscribers.
Okay, very cool. So let's get into it and we'll open up the first one and then we'll go from there. I know you sent me 2. Is there a preference on which one to open first?
No, I don't even remember honestly which ones I sent you, but I just sent you 2 so you could see, how they differ.
Okay, so if you can see here, they come in, I know it's probably backwards, but they come in this really cute little bag and it has the Ro1 on it.
It's not backwards at all. It's pretty awesome. It's showing up great.
Oh, cool. It looked backwards for me.
Yeah.
All right, sorry guys, I'm opening it up. And then, it is stuffed in there, guys. So you get this cute little bag with all your little mini skeins.
That just makes me happy. You know who would love that is Anne Burke from Antarja. Like she's all about the mini skeins. She can't get enough. Whenever we're at Stitches, she always comes back to the room and I'm like, what little nugget did you get now? And she shows me all the mini skeins. Like this would be great for her. Anybody that does color work for sure.
Yeah, this is really cute. Sorry if you can hear all the bag rustling. So if I pull these out, it has the name. Maybe the lighting's not going to be right. If you can see, it has the name of what each of the colors is, so you can tell exactly what it is. And then it comes with this little packet. So let's open this up and see what else is in here.
I love the way those little packages are.
I know, I was
like
just gonna say,
bonbon
this is
size and
super
stuff.
cute.
That's adorable.
Ooh, guys, there's candy in here.
There's always
that was
candy.
quite fun.
I love the smile on your face. Like, this is almost as good as watching my kids open a gift at Christmas.
Well, see, I don't know which is better. Okay, I do know which is better, but like you get yarn, which is awesome, and then I get candy too. Like, how can you go wrong with that? And I get a little stitch marker in the box.
Cute.
It was really bad. Sorry, guys. But it's like a little dragonfly on one of the safety pins, the round safety pins. So that's really cool. So I'm assuming that each month you get a different stitch marker so we can make a collection.
Yes, you do.
Oh, so awesome.
And you get different candy too.
Well, I'll take any candy, but that's okay. As long as it's not coconut, I have to admit, that's my...
I agree with you. There'll never be coconut.
Okay,
oh, no!
Sorry.
We can send them a little Marley.
Almond Joy is amazing!
Oh, actually, I think I did do an Almond Joy once. All right, I take that back.
Isn't Almond Joy is great? Wasn't that the one where sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't?
Yes, there was an Almond Joy.
So do you make the stitch markers or do you source them?
I make everything. Everything you see. I stamp that sticker. Actually, I think those ones are printed. But I do everything. I do everything.
So do you roll all the ball?
I do.
Wow.
I do. I know.
And you do this literally all by yourself. You don't have any help.
Yeah. You might hear my dog bark. Sorry. She's my mascot. But she doesn't, unfortunately, doesn't have fingers. So
yeah, she's probably not that helpful.
Yeah.
Okay, so then there's a piece of paper inside. So let's open this up. Okay, so in here it tells you this month, the Carnival of Color Club from Ro1 Yarn brings you 100 grams of strong sock from Backyard Fiberworks. So very cool. So here it tells you about what it is, how it is a fingering weight blend of merino, superwash merino and nylon. They normally come in 400 yards per 100 grams. And it gives you a little bit more about it. It gives you their website, and it gives you a list of all the colors that are going to be in your kit as well.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah, so you know everything that's going to be in there, so you can go, I guess, then to the website and then find the colors that you really enjoyed using.
Brilliant.
Exactly.
Brilliant.
Very cool.
So that's a sock yarn that you got there?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, man. What are you going to make?
I don't know. I'm probably going to make a shawl if I'm very honest. I don't do socks
That's okay. That's
yet.
all right. Yet. I
No, but
love
see, these are beautiful, beautiful colors here. They're very jewel tony. This one's like a pink color. But these are just beautiful. And this comes with all 20 of them, I'm assuming, because there's a lot in here and I'm not counting, but I know we're past 10. So, I mean, this is just great. I'm going to have to figure out what order I want them to go into. And then I found my favorite two colors. Sorry, I'm a turquoise person and I love the greens too. So this is really great. There really is all these different colors in here that you can test out, see what you like. And I love this because you know what? You could make something out of this, like a shawl, like I said, but you know what I just thought of? This would be great. I know you couldn't do it for everyone or you'd go crazy, but you could do swatches with these to test it out. And then you could frame them to make some really cool artwork because the colors are just so beautiful. Or since they're all fingering weight, you could probably put them all together to make like a big blanket then out of all different squares if you wanted to. I mean, Laura, what do some of the customers make with these? Do they ever show you?
Oh yeah, a lot of them make granny stripe blankets, which are so pretty and cute. A lot of people make scrappy socks. I know you're not a sock person, but they're adorable. And they use them to make hats. There are several patterns on Ravelry that are really cute. There's a newer one called, wait, what is it called? I wrote it down. The Land of Sweets Cow by Helen Stewart, which is all a bunch of different colors, really super pretty. I saw a lot of people doing that. Pixel Rise socks. Again, you're not a sock knitter, but they're gorgeous.
That's all right, Laura. We'll forgive her because I am a sock knitter.
I might have to try though. I mean, the yarn is so beautiful.
Look up Pixel Rise socks on Ravelry. They're so cute and so pretty. I love them. But I would say like the scrappy, like the granny stripe blankets and scrappy socks are like the biggest thing. Some people will make granny squares and then attach them with a solid color. It's so pretty. It's so much work. I love it every time I see people doing it because they're beautiful.
So do you have anything like that on your website, like that you show patterns that people have made or anything like that, or you just kind of go out and source it yourself?
Yes, I do see it myself. It's mostly, I try to put them on my Instagram when I can. I will say, since you can see, I am a one-man band. I'm lax in my Ravelry, group thing, which I should be better at. I have people saying, can I put pictures up? I said, yes, please do. And then I just kind of, I'm not great at kind of monitoring all of that. I'll get better at it. It's just, it's a lot. So, but
do
it's
you have
fun.
a Facebook group or anything for everybody?
It's not Facebook. I do mostly all Instagram.
Okay.
Ro1 Yarn is my Instagram name.
Okay. Fantastic. So I know we didn't open the second one, but this one has the superwash merino and nylon. So is all the fibers that you do, I'm assuming, are all natural? Are they always going to have wool in them? Are they always, or you just try to get a variety of things? Because what if somebody has like an allergy or something?
Yeah, they're mostly, actually, everything I think I've done right now is wool. It's either 100% merino or the merino nylon. I haven't had any problems yet. Nobody has let me know that they don't. I had one person say she's allergic to cashmere. So, all right, good to know. Eventually, hopefully I'll offer some cashmere as well, but so far I haven't. It's all wool. So I don't have any sort of synthetic fibers except the nylon that's in the sock yarn.
Okay.
So I have a question. Can I ask a question? So Laura, as a fellow business owner, and I know what it's like kind of falling into your career of something that you love, do you find that you get any time anymore to knit or work with the yarns that come in other than just winding them up into the little balls? Because that could be a struggle.
That is a great question. No. And what happens is because, I would love to be able to make some of these things that I'm talking about. I just haven't had the time yet. That's why I try to show things that other people have made. I use almost everything that comes in every month from the dyer. Sometimes there's a little bit left over and I keep it all. And I would love to be able to, again, it's all probably going to go into one of these blankets one of these days. People call it falling down the rabbit hole. Every time I see somebody start a new granny stripe blanket, they're like, oh, here we go. They can't put it down. So that's what I plan on doing. It's either that or I'll do a big giveaway and give it all away to somebody because it's starting to collect. But it's so pretty.
I can totally relate to that. I think that mitered square item would be really cool to do.
Yeah, they're pretty. They're
yeah.
pretty.
All
They're
right,
so
Caitlin, take it away.
Okay, so let's open up the second one a while. Well,
I
while
love
I'm
these
doing this, how
bags.
long? What did you say, Marley?
I love these bags.
Oh, yeah, I know they're great. I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do with them afterwards because I'm not throwing them away. But so how long has Ro1 been in business? Oh, right here. It says 2016.
yeah, it's the first one I sent out was September 2016. So just over a year and a half I've been doing it.
Okay, very cool. Oh, wow. Look at these. These are really pretty. These are like a more pastel-y color.
Look at that.
More some kind of like speckled to them.
Oh, this just make me happy. Can I just tell you, like, this is like happy mail. Like, this makes me so thrilled.
I know. I really just want to put them like in a really nice basket and have them sit on my desk to just make me happy all the time.
Or, you know what? I have these, like, can you see that big jar back there?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's just full of ends. Like, it's actually like all the cut ends as I'm weaving in ends. But you could put a bunch in, you know, a really pretty jar or something too.
Yeah, I actually just started doing that. I have a jar, but I thought to myself, I have so many ends because I wind so much yarn. I thought, oh, could be like a, you know, like a hamster cage eventually. I got to be careful. it could get overwhelming. But it's pretty.
We got candy again.
Ooh, good candy.
This time chocolate.
I like dark chocolate. Dark chocolate's my favorite. Dark chocolate almond joy is like the marriage made in heaven.
We got pretty yarn and candy. And a super duper cute stitch marker this time. It's a little sweater on needles.
Oh, adorable.
How cute is that? Sorry, I like stitch markers.
I do too.
Me too.
Okay, so let's check out what this yarn is. Okay, so this one is from Autumn and Indigo. This is a superwash merino and nylon mix again. And this has all their colors again, 20 colors in this one. So you really have a lot to choose from. This one's from South Carolina. It tells you a little bit about the company. That's what I was reading. Sorry, guys. But she's from South Carolina, this dyer. So that's super cool.
Remind me, how much is in each little thing that you wind up, Laura?
It's 5 grams. It's 25 grams. Those are about 25 gram minis.
Okay. Thank you.
So what was my question? Oh, I know you said, Marley, you went black, just so you know.
Oh.
Maybe she's not there. Anyway, so I know you said that you go and you hand wind all of these. So is there a set number of kits or of subscriptions that you take every month? Like, so if I would sign up today, am I going to get May's subscription box, or am I going to be waiting a month to get June's subscription box then?
If you sign up today, you'll get May's.
Okay.
You know, I don't ask anyone to make a long-term commitment. It's all month to month. So I never know exactly how many people I'm going to have every month. There's been a couple times that it's sold out. But when it does, I just contact you and, you know, and let you know. And then when it recharges again, it doesn't recharge you until, like, you know, however long it is. I also make sure that people, as best I can, they don't get recharged until they've received something. You know, I would hate that myself. If I signed up for a subscription, I was getting charged for things and I haven't even gotten one yet. So I really take a lot of care to make sure that, you know, the recharge dates occur after the packages have gone out, and hopefully people have received them, because I'm really good about that. And they go out as close to the first of the month as possible. I try really, you know, unless it's a Sunday, or I don't know. It's never happened yet since September of 2016 that it hasn't gone out either on the first of the month or the day after, depending on, you know, if it's a holiday or a Sunday or something. But, you know, I say as close to the first of the month as possible, just in case. You know, I don't know what could happen, but just in case. So yeah, so the next ones are going out on May 1st.
Okay, and so what would the deadline be if I want to get the May 1st box to order?
Right now, the deadline would be the last day of April, whatever that is.
Oh, so you really let them go all the way up to the end. That's very cool.
Yeah, unless I know for sure I'm sold out beforehand.
Okay.
Then I let people know, and I either give them the option of, you know, waiting another month, or I'm very good at communicating. So I let people know what's going on.
Very good. And so do you ship internationally then, or is it just to the US?
I ship internationally as well. It's just domestic shipping's free. It's included in the subscription.
Okay.
And international is an extra $15 because it's expensive. Postage is expensive. So
Yeah, unfortunately, it stinks, but
I know it stinks.
it is what it is, right?
Yes, it is.
So, okay, we have to ask, how did you come up with the name Ro1?
I came up with the name. I thought about it, and I thought every great project starts with Ro1.
I love that. That is so cute. I mean,
Yeah.
when you hear the name, you think about it for a minute and, you know, you get the connection between Ro1 and knitting, or even, you know, crocheting too, depending on what you want to do. And I just wondered how there was the connection there for you. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's all it was. I just thought about, I thought about what I could call it that made sense. And it's funny because people who are not crafters or knitters, they have no idea. Like they always say, I'm sure that has something to do with knitting, but I don't know what it is. And I say, every great project starts with Ro1.
Right.
So
that's great. Really great.
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay, so when we look at the yarns here, do you ever talk about the process that the dyer goes through? So like there's definitely a difference in this yarn here versus the one from the last kit. This is more of a solid color. These are more of like the speckled color. Do you talk about that with anything, or is it just kind of the basics of the yarn and the letter that you get?
Yeah, it's the basics. I don't get into the details of the dyeing process unless it's something the dyers specifically have told me, or it's something unusual or different. The dyer for May, I'm not going to tell you who it is because I try to keep it a surprise, just because it's also, it's just fun to get something that's a surprise. But hers was a little bit different. The one for May is a little bit different. She's about clean water projects and donating a little money back to clean water projects, and that has to also goes into her dyeing process, which is described in the letter, which I thought was really nice. But yeah, for the most part, I'm not a yarn dyer. It's a mystery to me, and again, it's art. I feel like it's almost like buying one of a kind art because no two skeins are identical, and I just feel like, it's their process. I have no idea how they do it. I just enjoy it.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So now, with the dyers that you use, do the customers that purchase from you get any kind of discount if they go to that yarn dyer to buy the yarn that they got in your subscription box?
That's up to the dyers. Sometimes they give me a coupon code. Sometimes they don't,
Okay. And that would be included in the letter if there was one?
Oh, yeah. It's all included in the letter. Sometimes they give me a little button to include. I always give them the option if they want to give me something, even a business card or whatever they want, I'll put in. As long as it fits in the little package,
right.
I'm happy to include anything from them.
Okay, very cool. So if there are any indie dyers out there that are watching this right now or watching us later, can they just reach out to you if they're interested in partnering with you?
Absolutely. Okay. I again, because I love this so much, I'm so lucky. Again, stitches, I go to things like that to, kind of source new people, or I'm, all over Instagram, and I'm always looking for new people, always. As a matter of fact, there was somebody that I used a few months ago. Oh my God, I'm so in love with her yarns. I just saw them on Instagram. Loved, loved, loved. Little did I know, she had just gone into business. She had just opened, I think 3 weeks before I contacted her. And she was kind of blown away. And it was called Evil Little Goat. It's one of my favorites. Her yarn is just beautiful. And it's interesting how the dyeing process changes from dyer to dyer, and the yarns change. And you can tell some of them have, they have different kind of palettes that they like more than others. When you have there from Backyard Fiberworks, I love her. It's very saturated tonals as opposed to some of the, it's rare that I actually feature stuff like that. Most of them, I like to have a combination of tonals and speckles or variegated. Yeah, that one is almost all, but that right there, I think should be a hair dye. That brown is so beautiful. It looks like someone's hair.
It is beautiful. I don't know how well you can see it, but I mean, it's not even all one color. It has, some variegation to it. It's beautiful. So they're all beautiful.
So yeah.
Very cool. Okay, so I know you said that you don't have patterns on your website to kind of go with the yarn, but do you ever include patterns in with the kits? Do any of the indie dyers supply a pattern for you to put in the kits so people know what to make?
I haven't yet. There are times that I'll recommend something I've seen, but I haven't put in an exclusive pattern yet. It's something else to work towards. that
Right.
I hope to do in the future. I've also subscribed to other people's yarn clubs just to kind of, because I love it to see and a lot of times the patterns that come, I don't do anything with them.
Right.
So I mean, they're pretty, but they're like not my thing. So I think, well, it's like I would rather take it and do, something that I've seen or save it for something else. But I do want to do, the couple of things that I suggested, the Pixel Rise socks and the Land of Sweets Cow. They're so pretty. You're gonna, I almost would rather suggest things I've seen. Some of them are free Ravelry patterns. Other ones, they're a few dollars. But yeah, so far I haven't done anything exclusive. I hope to.
Yeah, one day, big dreams, right?
Yeah.
Very cool. So is there anything else that you can think of that we should know about the subscription box that we haven't covered yet?
Let's see. I told you there's no long-term commitment. You can cancel anytime, not that you'd want to because it's beautiful. But you can. So it's one of those easy things. It's not like, you're going to get stuck with it for 6 months. What else did I tell you? It's $35 a month.
Okay. And you said it was free domestic shipping, $15 if it's going international.
I have an ongoing coupon code that's Hello20. It's on my website. It's Hello20 at checkout. That's 20% off your first month.
But guess what, guys? We have a special coupon for you guys. You get 25% off your first month when you use the code MarleyBird, all one word, all caps. So it's MarleyBird as you check out. And it expires in 2 weeks on May 10th. So sorry, guys, no E. Why did I say E? MarleyBird. Did I spell it right? There we go.
You did.
So it expires on May 10th. So go ahead and get your subscription now. So if they buy up until the end of April, they will get the May 1st box.
Yes.
If they buy from May 1st to like the 10th or later, they'll go into June then.
Yes.
Okay, very cool.
Everything recharges. I think it's 30 days, every 30 days. So it's not like everybody's recharged on the 1st. It's like it's 30 days from whenever you sign up.
Okay. Very cool. So, and then it's an automatic recharge unless you cancel it.
Unless you cancel. Mm-hmm.
Okay, very cool. So one more time, that's 25% off for your first month, expiring May 10th, and it's MarleyBird, all one word, in checkout. Thanks so much for that special offer.
I'm happy to do it.
We hope everybody signs up.
Yeah, oh good, me too.
Then you'll really be busy.
Yay. Yay, busy's good. It's okay. Fine.
Can you hear me at all?
Yes.
Oh, can you see me?
Yes.
Oh, see, I've been just really quiet because I'm like, I don't know if I'm working or not. So, but Katelyn, great job. You did an excellent job.
Oh, thanks.
Super fantastic, Laura. For $35, the fact that you're getting so many different colorways of really unique yarn, that is a true treat and delight. And I think it's a wonderful thing that you're doing and offering out there, not only for us as knitters and crocheters, but also to the indie yarn dyers. As you said, it helps them get their name out there. It helps them get their colorways out there, and you get to sample just a little bit of it. And it's, you're doing something that they're just like, it's not feasible for them to do that. They have to put together those big volumes. So it's really great that you're doing it. I love it. Again, and I just want to tell you, Katelyn, you didn't say E in my name. I just wanted to remind people that there is no E, because some people still want to stick an E in my name. So it's just Marly. So I just want to make sure they are getting their discount, not bothering poor Laura with anything. But this is fantastic. Thank you so much, Laura, for joining us and sharing those lovely gifts with Katelyn. I know that she is going to make herself something really pretty with that.
Yes, I am.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
It has been a true delight. It's so much fun. I love these little unboxes with Katelyn because, as I said, it's exciting because she's like a kid at Christmas opening these little things. It's pretty exciting. I love watching her. And thank you, Katelyn, for really taking it on tonight. You did a great job. I don't know what was going on with my camera. It was flickering in and out, and I'm like, I'm just going to be quiet and let you just keep going. So you did a great job. Let's give a round of applause for Katelyn, everybody. I know in the chat room, everybody is like, Katelyn's killing it. So you did a good job. Super great. So this was a lot of fun, and I want to say thank you again, Laura. And everybody out there, hopefully you'll use the discount and you will get your very own Ro1 unboxing bag of goodies. So it's pretty cool. Katelyn, thanks so much for joining me tonight. And you as well, Laura. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So I'm Marley Bird. You're watching the Marley Bird YouTube channel. And this was the Marley and Katelyn unboxing of Ro1 yarn. That's ro1yarn.com. We've put the information that you need in the video description box right down there below. And if you don't mind, smash that like button, as my kids say, so that other people know you enjoyed this video. I will talk to you guys soon. If you do end up purchasing the Ro1, let us know how you like it. Make sure you tag us on social media. Just hashtag Marley Bird, or even leave a comment here on YouTube. We would love to hear. All right, that's it from us tonight. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.